Welcome back to our channel, where today we're diving into a critical topic, Australia's housing affordability crisis. We'll explore the key factors driving this issue and why house prices remain high. First, let's look at the changes in Australian home ownership statistics. Over the past few decades, home ownership rates have significantly dropped. In 1991, about 70% of Australians owned their homes. By 2021, this had fallen to around 65%. Rising property prices and economic shifts have made it harder for Australians to own homes. To understand this crisis, we need to examine the 8-part demand and supply framework, starting with the main reasons influencing the housing market. Reason 1, low interest rates. Over the past decade, historically low interest rates have made borrowing cheaper, driving up demand for housing as more people can afford mortgages. For example, the Reserve Bank of Australia's cash rate hit a historic low of 0.1% in 2020, but currently around 5%. Reason 2, a shortage of well-located land. Urban areas with access to jobs, amenities and transportation are in high demand, but there's limited supply, leading to higher prices. In Sydney, for instance, land prices have increased by over 80% in the past decade. Reason 3, lifestyle choices. More Australians prefer living in urban centres where land is scarce and prices are higher. The desire for a city lifestyle pushes up property values. Melbourne and Sydney have seen significant population growth, with Melbourne's population increasing by nearly 30% from 2010 to 2020. Reason 4, planning restrictions. Strict zoning laws and lengthy approval processes limit new housing developments, constraining supply and driving up prices. In some areas, it can take up to 5 years to get approval for new housing projects. Reason 5, immigration. Australia's growing population, fueled by immigration, increases demand for housing, particularly in major cities, contributing to higher prices. Net overseas migration added around 160,000 people per year on average over the last decade. Reason 6, taxes. Stamp duties and other property taxes add to the cost of buying a home, impacting affordability for potential homeowners. For instance, in New South Wales, stamp duty on a median-priced house can exceed $40,000. Reason 7, construction costs. Rising costs of materials and labour make building new homes more expensive, which is reflected in the final prices of properties. Construction costs have increased by about 5% annually in recent years. Reason 8, high interest rates. Although currently low, any increase in interest rates can reduce borrowing capacity and affordability, putting downward pressure on prices but still affecting overall market dynamics. Even a 1% increase in interest rates can decrease borrowing capacity by up to 10%. So why aren't house prices lower despite these challenges? 3 main reasons: sustained demand, limited supply, and economic policies favouring property investment continue to keep prices high. Despite fluctuations, median house prices in cities like Sydney and Melbourne have doubled in the last decade. In conclusion, Australia's housing affordability crisis is complex, influenced by a range of factors from economic policies to lifestyle choices. Addressing this issue requires a multifaceted approach, including policy changes, innovative housing solutions, and community planning. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth analysis on real estate and economic trends. See you next time.